Welcome back to the Three Dudes and a Dad podcast. Trade deadline prep coming up. 1 week from today is a trade deadline. It's a time to see when contenders are contenders, buyers are buyers, sellers are sellers. So, very entertaining and great time. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Overall, I think it was a pretty bad week for the NFL.
Competitive wise, yeah.
Yeah, I mean there was one score game, I
And it was Jets Bengals,
believe.
which was a great game.
Yeah, I mean not all these were bad games. Like I enjoyed the Niners, Texans, and the. I mean obviously I enjoyed the Cowboys, Broncos, but
I like.
score wise they were not very competitive.
I mean, the game wasn't good, but I like Packers Steelers.
Yeah,
It was. I didn't like the uniforms.
the uniforms were atrocious. They deserved to lose that one. You like the Broncos uniforms?
Yeah, those are one of the best uniforms in the league.
All right, well,
I want to just start from the top like normal.
yeah.
Vikings Chargers. One big thing that came out of this is Carson Wentz is done for the year. He is playing through at this game, so I'm not going to read too much into it for him.
Yeah, um, I do think it's interesting that Carson Wentz was playing on clearly a bad injury, and McCarthy was sitting on the bench, and they didn't put him in.
Well, he was the emergency,
McCarthy was,
so that was why Brosmer came in.
yeah, and he came in. I mean, you could tell he was hurting, but
But that tells me the trust they have in McCarthy.
yeah, that's what I was getting at. There is, yeah, I just don't get it. But for overall, I'm glad that McCarthy will get his chance. Obviously, I'm not happy Wentz got his injured, but I feel like it's just in the Vikings' best interest to let McCarthy play this one out when it looks like
The
he's
season's
probably
over.
not going to make the playoffs. I mean, they still have a chance, but
The big thing with the Vikings, all like last season and coming into the year, was their defense.
yeah, and it has that's yeah.
I mean, I'm looking. They gave up 37, then 28, then they give up 17 to the Browns, which
Mm-hmm.
24 to the Steelers. They give up 10 to the Bengals, but then
Yeah, the defense isn't going to be able to carry you this year, and neither of your QBs have played like Darnold did last year. So season outlook definitely doesn't look great. So I think it's just in their best interest to get McCarthy in there. And I've been saying for a few weeks I wish they would.
and this month's going to be hard.
Yeah,
They have Detroit, Baltimore, Chicago, Green Bay, Seattle.
yeah. So yeah, sucks for Wentz. I mean, but as far as the rest of the Vikings go, though, I mean they got absolutely nothing going in the run game with Aaron Jones back. Um,
Is he on the last year of his deal?
Jones,
Yeah.
I'm not sure,
Keep talking. I'll look.
but and then I think the big takeaway from the Chargers here is Oronde Gadsden. I mean, he's had a couple good games throughout the season, and I think maybe we thought potentially could have been flukes, but I mean, this guy looks like he's legit. And if you get a tight end like that out there for Herbert, without, I mean, so far we really haven't seen McConkey get going this year. He's had a couple games. You still got Keenan Allen. Quentin Johnson had 0 receptions in this game, but with those three receivers,
Quentin Johnson didn't have a target.
yeah, or a target. Uh, with those three receivers, if you can get a tight end, I mean, that's kind of what Herbert's lacked his whole career is a decent tight end. He's never had one really. I really like that for them.
And the Kamani Vidal story.
Yeah,
Not story, but is it the run game? Is it just the run scheme? Or
I mean,
is Vidal actually decent?
Hampton and Harris weren't really doing this when they were out there, so I'm not saying Vidal's better
But
than Hampton.
Once Hampton got the full starting role, he did.
Yeah, so it could be a little bit of both, but I'm interested to see what the backfield looks like when Hampton's back, which should be
He still has an ankle. He still has a boot on.
yeah,
So who knows?
because he was just on IR, but that should be the 4 weeks should be over soon.
It is, but he still has a
Yeah,
boot on.
yeah. So, yeah, yeah, blowout game here.
Eagles Giants. I mean, again, lead it off with an injury.
Yeah, there's
Cam Scatterbo season's probably it's over, right? I think it's the
yeah,
dislocated ankle injury season,
yeah,
especially this deep into the year.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that sucks for them. I think it's more like obviously Scottaboo's been a great player this year, but it's more of a culture thing for them. That's
Yeah.
gonna suck because you had Dart and Scottaboo back there. They brought a completely different energy. I mean, I watched them against the Broncos last week. It just looks completely different than when they had Russ and Singletary out there. Just,
Tracy.
Yeah, Russ and Tracy just look completely different. Obviously, you still have Dart, but I'm hoping they don't let this affect them too much. But
I mean, it could be. I'm not gonna say it's a blessing in disguise because it sucks.
yeah,
But them losing and getting another, because the way they were playing, they could have gotten 5 wins.
yeah,
Now they might get
yeah.
top of the draft.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, I mean they're missing Neighbors too, so you lose your starting running back, starting receiver. I think it makes it more difficult for Dart, obviously, but I still think. I mean, he didn't do anything crazy this game, but he doesn't turn the ball over. He's runs around back there. I've liked everything I've seen from Dart. And then the Eagles, I mean,
Finally got a Saquon game,
yeah, Saquon game.
but then he freaking at the end comes up limping.
Yeah, Hurts had 4 passing touchdowns without AJ Brown.
Tank Bigsby 100 yards rushing.
Yeah,
This is the Eagles game we were watching. Like, if they can get the run game going,
yeah,
the passing game opens up 4 TDs.
yeah, and they did it without Brown. So yeah, another blowout there.
One thing for the Giants, and I'll go back like into this more later. Kayvon Thibodeau is rumored to be on the block, which is how do you feel about that? He is another year after this.
I mean, I think he's definitely the worst one out of their trio of Thibodeau, Burns, and Carter. I don't hate it for him, but I think in today's league, if you can go out there with 3 borderline elite pass rushers, I mean, that never hurts. But at the same time, if you can get a decent amount of value for him, which there is plenty of teams that we'll get into later that need defense and edge help, I don't hate it. Because I also don't think Thibodeau's a guy you want to pay $30 million a year to. I don't know if that's what he'd be requesting.
I think he commands 30 mil.
Yeah, but he is very good. So I'm not saying he's not worth 30 mil. I'm just saying when you have Carter, Burns, and even Dexter Lawrence, it's hard to commit that much money to your defensive line, especially when your team's not that good.
And you have to think in the future, neighbors.
Yeah,
in 3 years. Mm-hmm. Then that's basically it. But.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't hate that.
Browns.
Yeah.
Browns, Patriots. Patriots win 32-13.
So.
I mean, Drake May, he continues to look legit.
Yeah, Drake May's elite. I mean.
Would you say he's top 3 in MVP right now? I think you have to. I think he has to be.
Yeah. I mean.
Do I think he'll finish top 5? No.
No.
Just like Daniel Jones, but
just today,
yes,
May, Jonathan Taylor, and I mean honestly, there's no QB that's really impressed me. I mean, potentially Mahomes.
I'd put James Cook up there.
Yeah, James. I mean that. Yeah.
When James Cook performs, they win.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I think so. I had Dak and Baker in there a few weeks ago, but Baker's slowly starting to come down to earth. Which not necessarily all his fault, and then Dak had one bad game,
but they're not winning.
Yeah, they're not winning. That's really the big thing there. Anyways, Myles Garrett had 5 sacks, and they lost by 20 points. That's embarrassing.
The Browns had 5 sacks from a player, a pick from their rookie linebacker.
Yeah. And
they did a onside safety punt.
Yeah.
And lost by almost 20.
Yeah, I mean.
But Schwechinger's a dog, even though he's hurt now. Didn't he? High ankle sprain, right? Out for like probably 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
Shucks.
Gabriel, I'm not a fan. I don't necessarily think it's his fault. Gabriel is not the problem, but he is part of the problem.
He's not the solution.
Yeah, he's just, Dylan Gabriel's not your quarterback of the future. I think Shedeur has a much better shot at being that. I don't think he is, but I want to see Shedeur in there. But at the same time, you look at every quarterback the Browns have had for the last 6 years.
Other than Baker.
Even Baker, he wasn't very good on the ground. I mean, he was...
Oh, whoa. Yeah, I think he played pretty good on the... I mean, the last season he was there, he was playing through 9 injuries.
Yeah. But I'm just looking at, all the guys they've had this year. Watson was bad for him last year. Flacco, Jameis, Brissett. At a certain point, I mean,
They had Dobbs.
yeah, at a certain point, you got to wonder if it's not necessarily the QB's fault every time. I mean, obviously, the weapons they have are terrible. Worst wide receiver in the room in the league by far.
I really like Fannin, though.
Yeah, I like Fannin. I like their young guys. I mean, Fannin, Judkins. I'm still a big Samson guy. I know he hasn't done much with them, but I still like him.
I mean, it's not horrible. Pollard in a fourth for Dobbs.
No, I'm not taking that.
But it's a processable trade.
Oh, that went through?
So they got accepted.
Boy.
So.
Yeah, I like their young guys, but
Judkins is hurt. I don't know how long he has a, what is it, separated shoulder or something like that?
yeah, I mean they're on bye, but I wouldn't be surprised if he misses a game or two. But
No reason to rush him back.
yeah, I'd like to see Shedeur start out.
I think Watson starts sometime this year.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, which he's been training. I don't know when he's actually healthy by, but
He'll be
I
healthy.
wouldn't hate that either. I mean,
I would.
Watson, I know he was bad for him last year, but I mean, we all know what he once was. I know there's been injuries, a lot of them since then, but I mean, like, he's probably better than Gabriel.
But why start Watson when you could start Shedeur in
No,
week
I agree.
15?
I'd start Shedeur over Watson, but I mean, I don't know. They were just in a bad situation.
All right. Texans 49ers.
So
This was kind of surprising to me, the result. I was really wondering why Houston was favored by 2.5 going into this with how the 49ers have been playing.
yeah,
And I mean, I guess Vegas knew because Houston shut down CMC. They shut down the whole offense, which, Houston does that. But I didn't expect CMC to have 25 rushing yards.
yeah, that was definitely interesting. Yeah, they did, I mean, they just never got anything going on offense. Their O-line was getting killed by the Texans' pass rush. As far as the Texans go, I mean, this was definitely their best game of the year by far.
Second best.
Well, playing a team, a real team. So, yeah. Because what, they put up 40 on the Colts and on the...
Colts.
The Titans.
Nope, they put 26 on the Titans.
Who did they play after it? Who was
The
the other
Ravens.
team they played?
The Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens.
Ravens with nobody playing.
The Titans game, yeah. So this was, the best game of the year. I liked what they drew up with Stroud. I mean,
And it was with no Nico.
yeah, without Nico too, it was just a lot of easy throws to make to get the offense going. I liked what Woody Marks did out of the backfield.
Is Joe Mixon dead? Like, is he...
I haven't heard anything about him.
D'Amico said he has no updates.
Yeah,
Is he just...
he's probably done for the year.
Probably, I mean, if it's like that,
Yeah, you'd think maybe.
it could be career.
Yeah, I did see he was tweeting about Marks though.
That's great.
But yeah, I really liked what the Texans did on offense this game. They made it a lot simpler, which I think you need to do whenever you don't have anybody.
I want to see how it looks because I think Nico should be back Sunday.
Yeah.
And obviously, you're playing the Broncos with no Surtain. Is he going to be back? Because I'm not going to say he was force feeding Nico. Like, Nico's averaging 8 targets a game.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and they also spread the ball around to.
I'm wondering if it does that happen
Yeah,
still.
which I don't mind. I mean,
I love it.
yeah, I love it too. Barrios, never would have thought I'd see him out there, and he got 5 receptions for 38 yards.
John Wayne, 20 yards.
Yeah, just spreading the ball out. They got the rookies more involved this week. Yeah, I really liked what I've seen from the Texans on offense. They still had a little problem in the first half of scoring when they got in the red zone, but I mean, if you get there, you're doing something a little better than you have been.
I'm going to leave I don't know where you're at, but I'm leaving the Bengals game for later. Bills, Panthers. No Bryce Young. Panthers look terrible. James Cook had an all-time game.
Yeah.
Anything else to say?
No, I expected this. Bills think they were embarrassed by how they played in their previous game. So
They got a big game coming up this week.
I was kind of expecting this, but
Not much. Not much else to say.
I mean, I think the only thing you can say is last year they benched Dalton or they benched Young for Dalton, and it looked better maybe. I mean, this year though, you can tell Young's definitely taking a step, and Dalton's taking a step back. So
Yeah.
doesn't matter how bad Bryce Young plays the rest of the way, which he has not been bad the last month, but there should never be another question about benching him for Randy Dalton again. That's about all I have to say. The Bills did lose Ed Oliver for sounds like at least the regular season.
With that, I mean,
they said
he could be back like week 17, 18.
Oh, I heard playoffs is his best chance.
Oh, really? Gee, okay.
I don't know.
That's a big. I think that's huge.
Yeah, that's a huge loss for them, especially with. I mean, the defense played fine in this game, but
it was also the Panthers.
Yeah, with how bad that defense has been this year.
We'll see Sunday.
Yeah, especially in the run game, that's a big loss for them.
Okay, maybe not Sunday.
Bears, Ravens. I'll let you talk about that one.
Tyler Huntley extends the Ravens season by another game. It was nice to see Henry kind of do more of 21 carries, 71 yards. The ground game, if Henry can do what he did, and we go to Keaton Mitchell, that's like a change of pace back. He's so much better than Justice Hill. Other than that, the defense played well. Caleb didn't really play that great, but Odunze had a good game.
I wasn't really tuned into this game that much. I just heard a ton of people say the Bears were just killing themselves. I don't necessarily know what they were
I don't agree with that. I think it was a lot more of...
Which they could also be saying that because they were playing Tyler Huntley. But yeah, obviously an important one for the Ravens, especially when, well...
The entire AFC North lost.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, they're still in it.
Not only are we in it, we're favored.
Yeah.
We're back being... But if you look at our schedule, because number one is the Steelers. I think that's the biggest threat. The Steelers play the Colts on Sunday. And if we win on Thursday and they win, we're a game back.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's not that far off. I just thought it was interesting they would do that quick. Also, another one I was just surprised the Ravens were favored in this one in general.
Especially after Lamar news.
Yeah.
Which he'll be back Thursday. That's like almost guaranteed.
Seen that.
But yeah, good game for the Ravens. Bears, I'm a little down on, but they were really injured. So
yeah, I mean they were missing their whole secondary, but yeah, I don't know. They're just an up and down team, which I think is what you see with young teams. Them, the Falcons. Yeah.
Big Bears fan this week, though. I'll tell you that.
Who do they play?
The Bengals. Oh. Let's go to the Bengals. All-time choke job, and Justin Fields takes his job back.
Yeah. Because what were they at? They were up 39-24?
They were up 15 with 2:41 to go in the third.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't lose this game. Especially without Garrett Wilson. I don't really understand how it happened. I wasn't able to watch the end of it. I watched the beginning of it.
Okay.
And it was dominant performance.
I thought it was dominant. I thought the game was over.
Yeah.
The offense for the Bengals kind of stalled out.
Yeah.
More of like what we kind of saw with early season, just throwing it and just...
Was it necessarily them stalling out on... Were they playing not to lose? Or
they were playing... No, they were throwing the ball.
Okay.
On first and second down.
If it was they were playing not to lose with that bad of defense, you just can't do that. I don't really care who.
They were playing to win.
Okay,
and
so
they just could not.
Honestly, that makes me feel better about it.
But losing to a Breece Hall thrown touchdown, that's pretty unacceptable. I did not like, however, on the broadcast because the Jets were down 14 and went for 2. When it looked like they didn't get the 2-point conversion, the announcers were like, "Well, that was a really stupid decision." But then when it was converted, they're like, "That was really smart."
Yeah.
Keep it the same, because it was a good move.
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Any team like that.
Aaron Glenn gets his first one
for 2, I think. Yeah, good for Fields.
Fields have his job back.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever lost it, but I was a little confused on that situation. I'm not confused. I just wasn't a fan of how that was handled.
I agree. But like, does he for sure have his job back now?
Yeah, which
Because I mean, we said on this podcast last week, it's his job, and then the next day they
yeah,
said Tyler Taylor's expected to start.
yeah. So yeah. I think Fields should be the starter. I mean, you definitely aren't going anywhere with Tyrod Taylor, and I mean I don't think you're going anywher with Fields. But Fields has another year on his deal,
And he's
you're
getting
paying
paid $20 million.
a year. So I mean, might as well use him. And I think he's better than Tyrod.
And they schemed the run game.
Yeah.
They schemed read options into the run, and that helped a ton.
What? One more noon. Dolphins Falcons.
I don't even know if that was noon.
I think it was. So
Yeah, it was. That's a huge surprise.
yeah, the Falcons are such a weird team. Obviously, you're missing Penix, but I mean, Kirk's not the reason you lost this game. I mean, we all expected
Bijan to go
Bijan to
off.
have a monster game. He had 25 yards. It's not like Algier had 4 yards, so I mean, they just got nothing going. This was dominant performance from the Dolphins D, which never thought we'd say. But and then I don't know what got into Tua, but he had a great game. 20 for 26 for 205 yards and 4 TDs. I mean, as long as Tua doesn't turn the ball over, I mean, he puts up decent stats as long as which he didn't turn it over, which he was questionable to play going into the game.
Because he had like some pink eye or something?
Yeah, so he had a visor on. Maybe that helped. I don't know. But yeah, he was seeing the field well. It opened it up for A-Chain a little bit and the receiving and the running and the passing game. I mean, yeah, this was a great game from the Dolphins. I think Thursday night's game could be interesting, just because.
I hope not.
I mean,
I hope it's
Yeah, I
the most
don't know.
boring game of all time.
I don't know what to expect on Thursday, but I mean,
I expect a blowout.
yeah, that's what I.
If
think
the
too.
Ravens
I
are-
was
if
kind
the-
of expecting a blowout here, but
If the Ravens are what everyone thought they were to start, it should be a blowout.
yeah. By
Saint-
the way, the primetime games this week are awful.
They were bad this week too.
Uh,
Oh no, I mean, Seahawks Commanders won't be terrible.
I just hate
Daniels
watching
will be
the
back.
Seahawks, but
Cowboys Cardinals,
I mean, I hate watching the Cardinals.
that'll be a heater. Raiders Broncos next Thursday.
Can't wait.
Next Sunday, Chargers Steelers.
Jesus, Chargers.
Eagles Packers on Monday.
That'll be a good one.
Saints Bucks.
So they benched Rattler finally.
Yeah, Shuck's starting now.
Yeah, I guess I'm fine with that. I don't think it changes too many things. But Rattler finally he started turning the ball over, and I think once he did that, they were going to bench him. So that's what they did. As far as the Bucks go, though, I mean,
I don't know, man.
yeah, they're kind of turning into a weird team, which injuries are part of it. But I mean, you're not going to have Evans back. It's not like the first time Evans went down. I mean, you'll get Godwin back eventually, I think.
Who knows?
Yeah, he's a weird one too. Because he played in one game, right? Was
Yeah.
it one or two?
One or two.
I think it was one, and then he's out again.
Played against the Seahawks and did not play against the 49ers.
So I just think it's interesting how Egbuka earlier in the season was going off.
2 games.
Two. I just thought it was interesting how Egbuka earlier in the season was going off when they had all these other guys. Well, Evans out there, and I think he went off in the games Godwin played, and now they're out, and he's not doing anything, which could be because he's getting guarded better, figuring him out a little bit. But in order for them to win, I mean, they're going to need him to step up because there's not much else. I mean, I like Kate Otten, but other than that, you got Tej Johnson, Sterling Shepard. And, I mean, they're still missing Bucky, too. So, I mean, they're missing big guys on offense. So, but you come out and you go win against a bad
A
team.
divisional win.
Yeah, did what you were supposed to do. Can't look too much into that.
Colts Titans. Jonathan Taylor should win Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Taylor's elite. The offensive line is elite.
Daniel Jones is elite.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is elite. And the Titans are bad, as we've said every other week this year, so not much to say on this one.
DK looks good though.
Yeah, yeah,
That's about it though.
yeah, yeah. I don't get it. Just yeah.
Cowboys, Broncos, all you.
So I mean, obviously Sertan's out for I think they said 4 to 5 weeks. We haven't put him on IR yet. I don't, I'm assuming he'll go on IR, but nonetheless, he's out for a month. That sucks. Obviously, I think we can. Well, I think we'll be all right without him, though. I actually thought our defensive game plan coming into this one was very interesting. I actually liked it, and I mean, it's not something you'd expect. I don't know if you watched it or knew what it was, but instead of having Sertan on CD, we put Sertan on Pickens. Well, until he got hurt both times. Sertan was on Pickens, and CD was getting doubled by Moss and whoever else was out there at the time. So I just thought that was interesting. I mean, usually you just expect, like when, for example, when we're going against
Texans,
the
Nico.
Bengals, you just expect Sertan to be on the best receiver, which, I mean, but yeah, I just thought this was interesting. It shows that the league definitely does respect Pickens, and yeah, which I think Pickens is elite.
Where's he going after this year?
I hope he stays.
They can't afford him.
Oh, they'll find a way.
That's what we said about Micah.
Nah, I don't know if Pickens will get that much compared to.
After what he's doing this year?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that you have to be the right team for Pickens, as far as like coaching goes, and I don't think not that many teams want Pickens in their building. Anyways, Broncos offense came out and looked great. Knicks had the interception on the first drive. I was a little worried after that one. But yeah, I mean, they came out. RJ Harvey it was really a rookie game. RJ Harvey had 3 touchdowns. Pat Bryant got his first, and Jahdae Barron got his first pick. So, I mean, good to see the young guys balling out. I mean, we all know how bad the Cowboys defense is, and they were missing, they're missing Diggs.
Yeah.
They were missing 3 of their 4 starting DBs. So, I mean, we just went to work on them, and it worked. Yeah, I mean.
That's it.
Yeah, and Dak did absolutely nothing. The offense didn't really do too much. Devontae had the 2 touchdowns from the 1-yard line.
Joe Milton had a touchdown.
Yeah.
He's elite.
Yeah, there's not really too much to say on this one.
Jake Ferguson did nothing.
Yeah, I was a little surprised about that, actually.
1 target.
Yeah, I was. Because like I said earlier, we were doubling CD. Even after Surtain went down, it was a similar game plan. So, I mean, you would have thought Ferguson would have been open a lot, and he wasn't. Yeah, I was kind of surprised about the Ferguson thing, actually. Especially because, like I mentioned before, we seem to give up touchdowns to tight ends a lot. So, yeah, that one was a little interesting. But yeah, Nick's probably the best game he's played all year, in my opinion. I wasn't expecting it to be a blowout, actually. I was expecting a pretty close game.
I was too.
Yeah. Fun game to watch.
Packers, Steelers. It's a fun game to watch if you're a Broncos fan, not anybody else.
Yeah. Packers, Steelers.
The Steelers look terrible, man. The defense that's like everyone says they talk about, it's not there.
Yeah.
We said that after week 1.
Yeah, it's not been there this year.
Chris Boswell's the MVP.
Yeah. I just don't know what to think of both of these teams, honestly.
I think the Packers are good, man.
See,
Tucker Kraft's elite.
Yeah, Tucker Kraft is elite. He's a dog. Christian Watson, that was kind of surprising.
The play? Like the catch or him playing?
No, just the game that he had. I mean, comes back off an injury, which I didn't know Christian Watson was going to play this year.
I thought if he did, it'd be like late.
Yeah, I guess I was not in on that news. But 4 for 85 in his first game back.
On 4 targets.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Wilson outrush Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, and Jacobs was questionable going into the game, I believe.
But Jacobs outcarried Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to think about these two
The
teams.
usage of Matthew Golden also.
Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of that.
They said they needed a wide receiver one, and they draft a wide receiver, and they don't use him like a wide receiver one.
Yeah. As far as the Steelers go, I mean, they have DK and they have
Roman Wilson.
the trio of tight ends, which I guess that's decent. But other than that, I mean, they're using Roman Wilson, but I mean, I don't think you're going to win many games, especially against good teams, if Roman Wilson's your second best receiver.
And leading receiver on the game.
Yeah.
One thing I'll take, and this kind of goes with the Micah Parsons effect. Aaron Rodgers was like, you always say you know where he is all the time, know where Micah's at. But Micah was getting double teamed, and Aaron Rodgers was feeling hurried
Yeah.
from Micah still being blocked.
Yeah. I actually, well, you could tell that too, but I actually thought the way Rodgers in the first half was moving around in the pocket.
Oh, yeah. The second
was
half is when it started to
Yeah.
really affect him.
But yeah, I mean, you definitely can't blame Rodgers for any loss this year.
Not yet.
So, I mean, they just got a couple things to figure out. And you'd just like to see them. I mean, 3 weeks ago we said they had
And maybe the Seahawks game.
bad.
2 picks.
Yeah, was that early? That was like what, week
Week
two?
Week 2.
Yeah.
That was it.
So yeah, I mean, 3 weeks ago we said they had a easy path to win this division, and it doesn't look that way anymore.
They didn't take advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're playing a good team in the Packers, but
You also lost the Bengals
yeah,
last
it's
week.
games before that. Like, yeah, you just got to take advantage of situations like this, especially in that division when, I mean,
Injuries are injuries.
You definitely weren't the favorite coming in, and yeah.
Chiefs.
Commanders.
What a boring game. But the Chiefs offense second half it came to life.
Yeah, I actually thought the Commanders played great in the first half, given the situation. Mariota had not great game, but I mean, I think this is the best the Commanders could have played, and they only scored 7 points. So, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, Mahomes was out there spreading the ball around.
EGE.
Yeah, Rice, Worthy,
Kelsey.
Hollywood did nothing, but Kelsey, yeah. They've been getting Rashard Smith.
No, not today.
But
Not yet, not that game.
yeah, I don't really have anything to say on this one other than
I think the Chiefs
I thought
offense
the
looks
Chiefs,
good.
yeah, they looked fine.
The Broncos, I mean, when do you guys play them?
Uh,
Christmas?
no, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
The Chiefs have the Bills, Colts, and
yep.
the Broncos next.
It's Bills, Broncos,
Bills,
Colts.
Broncos, Colts. So
They goes Bills by Broncos.
I think our bye's right before them as well.
November 16th is a big, big game. It's
Is
not.
our, will you,
You have a mini bye. You have a Thursday to Sunday.
and then we have a bye after?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, that's it for this week's games.
Can we do predictions first? We can just get that done and
Yeah.
talk about what people need.
Yeah, so you won by 2 last week, 10-8, which also gave you the season lead by 1.
Let's work.
77, 43, and 1. 76, 44, and 1. You won the 2 games we were different on.
Which were Ravens, Bears.
Ravens, Bears, and Packers, Steelers.
Let's work.
I was actually feeling confident in that first half of the Steelers game. But all right, so Ravens, Dolphins on Thursday.
In Miami, Ravens by 7.5. Give me Baltimore.
I'll take the Ravens too. I think their offense is just going to be too much to stop the Dolphins. It doesn't really matter what the Dolphins do on offense, really. Although I hope the Dolphins come out and have a good game. I'm not a big Tua fan, but honestly I like everybody else on the Dolphins. So
And Tua always performs against Ravens.
yeah, I liked what I seen from the Dolphins last week, and I hope they can do it again. Broncos at Houston.
Houston by 1's the line. Give me Denver.
I'll take the Broncos too. I really think what this game's going to come down to is the offensive lines stopping the opposing team's defensive lines, which
Yes.
are elite. And I mean, the Broncos' offensive line is just better.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah, by far. So I mean, I don't. Yeah, that kind of makes me sound like I'm saying it's going to be a blowout. I don't think that. I think it's going to be a close, competitive game. But
I think it's going to be close and low scoring because it's two defensive teams.
yeah, I think whenever it comes down to it, we'll be able to control Will Anderson and Hunter more than they can control Cooper, Benito, and Allen. Niners, Giants in New York.
San Fran by 3 is the line. Give me San Fran.
Yeah, I'll take San Fran to cover. I don't know. The Giants are just too depleted. Yeah. Interesting line.
When's Brock Purdy back?
I think he can come back, or I think
We said he's going to be back the next week, every week.
Yeah, I think he's ready. They're just not rushing him. So I guess whenever they want, from my understanding. Colts at Steelers.
Colts by 3 is the line. Give me the Colts.
I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take the Steelers.
You're a Colts hater.
No, I'm really not. I think I just like the Steelers a little more than I should. I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's not really a good reason. But,
Gut.
yeah, gut feeling. Panthers at Packers. I believe Bryce Young will be back.
Packers by 12 and a half. 12 and a half is the line. Give me the Packers to win.
I'll take the Packers to win as well. Vikings at Lions.
Lions by 8.5. Give me Detroit.
Yeah, I'll take the Lions by 40.
Now the Vikings are probably going to win. You always do that, and the other team wins.
Yeah. Chargers at Titans. Hey, I'll take the Chargers by 50.
Give me the Chargers. Chargers by 10 is the line.
I'll take the Chargers too. These games are not that great.
I see like 2 good games.
Falcons at Patriots.
Patriots by 5.5. Give me Atlanta.
I don't hate it. I'll take the Patriots though, but no, I don't hate it. I mean, seems like they have one good game and one bad game, so
I feel like they're due.
Sounds they'd be due for a good game this week. Bears at Bengals.
Bears by 2.5. Give me Chicago.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is gonna be a fun game, but I'll take the Bears too.
I was a little like, oh, the Bengals could be kind of good after that.
Especially if if the Bears secondary is still out. I don't know who's still out, but I mean, with Jamar and Higgins, they could have a day on them. But I'll take the Bears. Yeah. Jags at Raiders.
Jags by 3. Give me the Jags.
That's Jags by 3's it.
Jags by 3 is the line.
Yeah, I'll take the Jags to cover.
Coming off a bye, too.
Yeah. Saints at Rams.
Rams by 14. Give me the Rams.
I'll take the Rams as well. I mean, that's just a competitive mismatch there. Here's a good one. Chiefs at Bills.
Chiefs by 2 is the line. It's the regular season. Give me the Bills. I don't know anything about that, actually. That's
Yeah,
hard.
that's a hard one. I mean, I'll take the Bills.
Yeah.
Seahawks at Commanders. Daniels will be back, I believe.
Seahawks by 3.5. I don't know how I feel about the Seahawks.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about either of them, honestly.
Yeah.
I
Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'll take the Seahawks too. Cowboys at Cardinals.
Cardinals at Cowboys.
Cardinals at Cowboys. I mean,
Cowboys by 3.
I think
Kyler will
Kyler's
will be playing.
Which
Give me Dallas.
yeah, give me Dallas if that's the case. Yeah, I'll take Dallas there too. Yeah. So I think we're different on 2 of them.
something like that.
Uh, Colts and Steelers, and Patriots Falcons. So, yep.
All right. Before we do the one team every team needs, uh, I have a list of impending free agents. So for some of the sellers, then we can kind of go into like maybe this team could use that. You know, do you think Trey Hendrickson gets traded? No, I think
No.
I think the win against the Steelers makes it not viable.
Yeah.
Um,
No.
Debo, any chance?
No.
Even with the loss on Monday or Sunday?
No.
Jonah Williams, right tackle for the Cardinals.
I mean, he hasn't been bad this year, actually, but I don't see the Cardinals being sellers. It's that same thing what I was going to say with the Commanders
What?
not selling.
Oh, Batonio or Teller, both guards for the Browns.
I do think at least one of those, probably both of them get traded.
I wish they weren't a division rival. I'd love one of those in Baltimore.
I've heard a lot of Broncos rumors specifically with them, both of them.
Not a team I expect to sell because it's my team and Mark Andrews.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't think he'll get traded.
But I definitely think there's calls,
Yeah,
a bunch of
and
them.
I think the Ravens should entertain him too.
Yes.
Not necessarily because they're selling at all. I don't think.
But
the
just
Ravens
because
should
you
sell.
have likely behind him.
But yeah, just that. Yeah.
Njoku, I think he's gone.
I'd like to see him get traded.
You have Fannin,
Yeah,
free up the time.
and I mean, I think you can get decent value for a Joku.
Yeah. Other guys that are decent. I mean, Lazard.
I want Njoku on the Texans.
That sounds not
I
bad.
want
Actually.
the Texans to get a tight end. I don't really care who it is. Who'd you say?
Jacoby Myers.
I think he'll get traded. I think he'll be a hot commodity because, well, I'll say that after you say the other guys.
Do you
Well,
think?
first of all, is Ryan Thomas on that list?
No.
What
So
are
this
your
is
thoughts
this
on
is impending.
Oh,
Thomas is not getting
what?
traded.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on
He's not getting traded.
that? I don't understand that either. I don't think they ever said they were wanting to trade him.
Even Cohen said he's not getting traded.
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting that was even out there, and I was shocked that teams were calling. on
But
him.
hey, you know, if I'm the Jags and I hear a call and they're like, "Hey, we'll give you, I don't know, anybody like Justin Jefferson." Yeah, sure. What's the worst thing that can happen from hearing?
Yeah, I mean there is that too, but that one was just weird to me. But the Jags should not trade Brian Thomas, and
Kevin Zeitler, guard for the Titans.
they should be traded.
He's a Raven coming back.
I mean they have a few O linemen there, plus I mean I don't know if they're impending, but Jesus Christ,
Pollard,
no, the receiver.
Ridley.
Yeah, Ridley. I think you're going to see a lot of receivers potentially get traded. Not top tier receivers, but middle of the pack guys.
Well,
like
Pitts is a free agent. Think he gets traded?
no.
How about Bobby Wagner? I know you said the Commanders you don't think they're going to sell, but
No, I think the Commanders keep all their guys. They strike me as a team that might try to buy, honestly. Which
I think it depends on what happens this weekend.
I don't know if I agree with them, but I feel like the Commanders believe they are still a good team. Which, not saying I disagree with, but yeah.
Let's say I'm gonna say they lose this weekend. I think they sell if they
So
lose
then
this weekend.
they shouldn't have what 2, 3, and 6.
3-6.
3 and 6.
Von Miller.
I mean, potentially, but he hasn't done much.
Do you know who John Simpson is?
Yeah,
Okay, John Simpson.
he's on the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know him because he was on the Ravens. That's the only
Yeah.
reason I know him.
I mean, I think the Jets should be looking to trade everybody, but
Jordan Poyer to the Bills, like officially.
they signed him.
They signed him. Ooh, Quincy and Quinton Williams. I don't think Quinton Williams is a pending, but there's a lot of rumors of him.
Yeah, I'd seen those earlier today. Those and Jermaine Johnson.
Yep.
I don't hate the Jets selling everybody, including Garrett Wilson.
I don't like Garrett Wilson. They just extended him.
Yeah, they did, but I don't know. It's so hard for me to see a future with this team currently constructed. It has nothing to do with Fields either.
Evan Neal.
Yeah, pump block.
Calais Campbell.
He was an interesting one.
I've seen a lot of Ravens news with him.
Yeah, I've seen Jags news with him too. Going back, I think he was with the Jags last year, wasn't he?
No, he was with the Dolphins.
Okay.
He was with the Jags before he went to Baltimore.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't hate that one. I mean, every team can use a veteran interior defensive lineman guy. Bills could use him.
Yeah, they sure could. You think Jair gets traded?
Alexander.
Yeah. He's been a healthy scratch.
Yeah, but does he have any value?
But it could be like a,
Yeah.
I don't even know,
Swap sevenths.
swap 7, like Jair in a 6th for
A fifth.
Zeitler in a 7th.
Yeah.
Not that the Titans, like something like that.
Yeah,
It could
no,
be
I
something
see
like
what
that
you're saying.
to match contracts and.
I mean, I think if the Ravens make a trade, it wouldn't be. He's not a bad throw. So yeah, I guess.
And it's not like he's making a lot of money. He's making $4 million. You think Jalen Phillips gets traded?
Yes.
Should he?
Yes.
Chubb?
Yes.
No, he's not going to get traded. Fuck, Linderbaum. Ugh, that's scary. And that's basically it. That's we're now in our turn. ETN?
Travis.
Yeah.
Oh, they need to keep him. I still believe in the Jags. Yeah.
I do too, but like,
And I don't like I don't like anybody sitting behind ETN either. So I think he's the best thing they got. But
that's basically it.
plus, I mean, if you decide to bring ETN back, you're not gonna have to give him anything crazy
Yeah.
at all.
Waller? I think Waller gets traded.
No.
Wandale Robinson?
No. They need guys.
JK?
Dobbins?
Yep.
He's on the trade block.
He's an impending free agent.
Oh. No. J.K. Dobbins isn't getting traded. By the way, J.K. Dobbins said the other day he loves it in Denver.
He loves it in Baltimore's first year too.
He said something along the lines of maybe his whole life he was meant to be a Bronco.
Oh my god.
I thought of you whenever I seen that. All right.
Yeah, let's just go into Juju.
No. He's a vibes guy.
I'm entered the $1 million per year
Locker room guy.
impending free agents. So we got like Jalen Tolbert.
He's so ass.
Tolbert can get traded.
You know who else is fucking terrible?
Who?
Kevontae Turpin.
Didn't he get taken out of kick return duties? Or did he? Is he still there? I didn't look. Maybe I had a dream about it because he's on my fantasy, in my special teams league.
I don't feel like I've seen him back there that much.
I can tell you right now, I'll just go to my special teams league.
But
That's all he's good for.
yeah, Tolbert and Turpin are both fucking terrible.
Turpin's still on kick return duties. But so is DK.
Metcalf?
No, DK. Cameron DK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He had almost 100 yards receiving. So,
yeah.
All right, let's get into one thing that every team needs to do for the deadline, whether it be trading for a position, trading a certain player, or re-signing. Because like one of mine, can we start with the Jets?
Yeah.
Mine was figure out Breece Hall. Because Breece Hall is obviously a very valuable piece. Negotiate with him for the next week. And if you know you're not going to come to terms, you gotta trade him.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think Breece likes it there.
Then negotiate.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Yeah.
Because the more it goes on, if it's December 5th and you're like, okay, we can't get a deal done, you just lost a ton of value.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
But also, you could say the Williams brothers.
Yeah, like I just mentioned, I'm not opposed to the Jets trading everybody. That can be, I don't think they'll trade Breece. I think Garrett has a better shot at being traded than Breece, honestly. But yeah, Garrett, Breece, Jermaine Johnson, and then the Williams. That's about all they got.
Lazard.
Yeah. Everybody else they got that's any good is on their rookie deal, so don't trade them. Mainly the linemen. Uh, the Bills, obviously after the injury news, I think they're gonna have to find an interior guy.
Wait, who?
The Bills.
Yeah, interior. My bad.
Guy, and then they've also been in a lot of the rumors for the wide receivers. I don't hate that either. Yeah. I mean, so okay, when we're talking wide receiver here, the ones I'm thinking of are Garrett.
Wilson, I don't even think he.
Ridley and Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby's definitely
are the names that are being most floated around right now.
I have a list of 7 wide receivers that could get dealt.
Oh, and Judy.
Thumbnail is Diop. Horrible. He's not getting traded.
Yeah, I meant to put Judy in there too.
Jacoby Myers. D-Hop. Waddle.
There's another.
Why would they trade Waddle?
I think they should. I think you can get a ton of value.
Rashid Shaheed.
Right now. I've heard his name a lot, which I don't know if he's good or not.
In a good offense, who knows? Yeah. I mean, he just runs in a straight line.
If a team takes a shot on him, I don't hate it at all.
Lazard.
Yeah.
Olave.
That one, yeah. So there's plenty of wide receivers. I've heard a lot of Romeo Doubs.
Yep. I don't know how to feel about this article. Is that the opposite?
That's just a weird guy to put in there. But yeah, I've heard a lot of Olave to the Bills.
I'd like that.
Yeah. I would not be shocked if the Bills walk out of there with a pretty good wide receiver. Obviously, I doubt they'd get Waddle just because they're in the division. But yeah, I mean Garrett Wilson for that too, but he's a step above everybody else. All right, for the Dolphins, I just said sell.
Sell edge rushers.
Yeah, edge rushers.
I don't think you should sell Waddle.
See, I think you should. But
why?
I think Waddle's a guy that if you're going to pay him, I think you need to be a good team so he can be a wide receiver too on a good team.
I guess.
Because he's going to demand a decent amount of money, or he's probably getting close to his second contract. What's his contract like? It's not cheap, I can promise you that.
2 through 2028, 3-year 84.75, 76 guaranteed.
I don't hate that if you're an elite team and Waddle's your wide receiver too. Or even for, if Waddle, hypothetically, I'm just using the Bills as an example. I think Waddle's the best wide receiver on the Bills right now.
Yeah.
So.
Born in Houston.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I think you can get a good amount of value for him, and he's not really doing anything for your team as the Dolphins. So that's what I had for them. Patriots,
I said don't do much.
I was going to say I had a few teams.
Let it ride.
Yeah, there's a few teams on here where I think you don't need to mess with anything. Just let it play out and don't. Yeah. So I agree. Ravens.
Edge rushing, like D-line help, and guard.
Yeah. Do you have a list of edge rushers that could potentially get traded?
I have Campbell.
Talked to a few.
Campbell's a big guy. Calais.
Okay. I mean, obviously you have your 2 top guys in Hendrickson and there's Crosby.
Phillips.
Yeah. I was going to say we've talked about a few, but I just want to make sure we're not missing.
Tavon.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of Ravens fans. Quinnen Williams. I mean, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But, man, that'd be amazing. Jermaine Johnson's one, like we said. Chubb. Gary. Rashawn Gary. Will McDonald. Hendrickson. That's all on the list there.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't expect the Ravens to go out and trade for anybody elite.
We have money.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said edge for the Ravens as well.
Guard, I think, is more important.
Yeah.
Because ever since we traded for Alohi Gilman, Hamilton's been in the box a lot more. And it's looked a lot better. So I think guard is number 1 on my list.
All right. Bengals, I said they should trade Hendrickson. I said earlier that I don't think they will.
But I think they should.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to them. Browns. I said,
Trade Njoku, sell the guys you can sell.
yeah, sell anybody. Um, Njoku, Judy, two guards.
Definitely the two guards.
I don't know. They don't.
That's all they have.
Yeah, there's not much on defense. I trade just because they're either elite or terrible.
Yep.
Uh,
Steelers,
you need to find a number two wide receiver.
Jacoby Myers.
We just mentioned all those guys. Pick one and
Give it up.
Give up whatever you need to. And I think you're in a lot better position. Even if you don't win the division, I think you're still in a fine position to make a wild card if you have two quality receivers.
I agree.
Texans, I mean, we can get to the obvious and say offensive line, but I don't think they'll do it. Just 'cause it seems to me like Texans don't think that's a problem. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but
They thought Tunzel was the problem.
yeah, it doesn't seem like they think that offensive line's a problem at all. So
I think maybe, I don't know.
But other than an offensive line,
Tight end.
yeah, when we mentioned, I'd like to see them trade for tight end, but yeah, that's more personal preference.
I don't like Schultz.
Yeah, me neither. I tell Liam every week if I had watched Schultz on my team every single week, I could probably kind of watch it. Colts, they need a corner.
Edge,
yeah.
They don't need a corner. Ward's going to be back.
Yeah, but they could use another one, especially, I mean, if they're...
Competitive?
If they think they're a Super Bowl contender, which I'm not going to sit here and say if they are or not. It doesn't matter. You could use an upgraded corner.
And Reek Woolen.
Yeah.
He's one guy. Alontae Taylor.
Snead. He'd be a big one, but
I don't think
Snead's out there. Yeah. Jags. I just said don't trade Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do something stupid.
Yeah. And they're another team that I don't want to hate if they just go out there and let it ride. They could use maybe an upgrade on the edge, but I don't hate if they just go out there and let it ride with what they got. Titans. I mean, everybody should be available except Cam Ward. I think even Jeffrey Simmons.
Definitely, I think the owner said no to that.
Yeah, he did. Which, I mean, Jeffrey Simmons is an elite player, but I mean, do you think the Titans are going to be any good in the next 2 to 3 years?
I mean, they already just sold Roger McCreary.
Yeah.
I think they need to get rid of Chika Conquo. Let Gunnar Helm play the second half.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Helms looked good when he's been out there.
He can't look any worse.
Yeah. Broncos, I said improve the interior offensive line.
The center.
Well, okay, so Powers is out right now. I don't really know how long he's out for, but the proposal that I've been seeing everywhere is trade for one of the Browns guards.
Start him at center.
Start them at guard until Powers is back, and then move either Powers or whichever guard you trade for to center. Because the center has not been great. I mean, he hasn't been terrible, but again, if you are looking at a potential Super Bowl contending team, you definitely need an upgrade there.
Mm-hmm. What the heck? This article has Rashad Bateman as number 3 on the list
Of
to be traded. He just got extended.
Boy. Yeah.
Oh, another one for the Ravens. Don't trade Keaton Mitchell. All right, next.
Chiefs. I mean,
I would say go after running back, but they look great on offense, so go fix your defense.
yeah, it's the defensive line, really. I mean, and I expect them to trade for just some depth pieces. I don't think they're going to trade for any of these, honestly, any of the guys we named.
I don't think anybody will trade them to them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if they traded for some depth pieces. They did. Who'd they trade for from the Patriots? What was that? Last year? Uche.
But then he didn't play. Yeah.
He didn't play, which was weird, but I mean, they tried. That was last year or 2 years ago.
That was last year.
So yeah, somebody like that level is more what I'd expect from the Chiefs. Raiders, sell
Jacoby.
Sell Jacoby.
See what you can get from Meyer.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate that either. Meyer, he deserves a chance somewhere.
Texans.
And then there's a couple other guys on defense that could have a little bit of value, but keep
Jeremy Chin.
Yeah, Chin. that other corner. I can't think of his name right now. Isaiah.
Paul
Yeah. Chargers. I don't really have anything for them.
Maybe get a
I think offensive line depth.
get a tackle.
Yeah, offensive line depth would be important for them just because it seems like their guys are always getting hurt.
Just get a rental tackle because you don't have Slater.
Yeah.
And that's swing tackle kind of guy.
Yeah. Cowboys.
Focus on extending Pickens.
Yeah.
Forget trading. Focus on extending Pickens. And if you can't extend him, figure it out.
I said pass rusher. I mean, they
could really use a guy like Micah Parsons.
Yeah, I'm fine with the Micah trade. Still. Yeah, I think when you're looking at the two elite guys, those would be the more. I think if Crosby's going to get traded,
Crosby's not getting traded.
He'd be traded to the Cowboys, and I think Crosby.
He's not getting traded.
I hate all these edge rushers and how they don't want to free themselves, but it's their decision. Crosby, Garrett.
That's
even Watt, Hendrickson, I guess.
They just wanted the money.
Yeah, no, they all just want the money, but they could get the money on a different team. Eagles.
Let it ride.
So I put edge on there, but they did bring back Brandon Graham, so I guess you can count that.
No, get an edge.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Edge, and then I think they could just use some older guys in the secondary, veteran guys. So
bring back Darius Slay.
Nothing too serious for them. Same Commanders. I didn't have anything for them either, really.
If you lose this weekend, sell.
Yeah, I just don't see them doing that because even if you take out this year, next year,
Von Miller, he's not going to come back next year.
Yeah, but
Bobby Wagner, he probably isn't going to come back next year.
Yeah. Bears, this is a team that needs to just let it ride.
Maybe try and trade for, I don't even know, a defensive guy that has multiple years left. Like, see if you can.
Yeah, if their guys are out for a while, I wouldn't hate them going after DB.
Well, I'm thinking not even a rental. A guy that will be here next year. A guy with multiple years left on the deal.
Computer's tripping. All right, go on to the next team.
Giants. Trade Russ. But other than that, let it ride. Sell what you can sell.
Yeah, I don't hate this. Yeah, I'd say let it ride at this point. I'd say your season's almost over.
The season's over.
And it sucks, but yeah. If you get an offer on, say, Wandale, I'd guess entertain it. But I'd also like to keep guys like that around for Dart's development. All right, well, I lost the rest of my list, so I guess I'll go off the top of my head.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. NFC West. Rams, they need a corner.
Tight end. But they have Terrence Ferguson.
Yeah. Yeah, they just need a corner, really. Niners.
I think you gotta let it ride.
Yeah, let it ride.
Maybe trade Jawan.
Yeah, I've heard him in some rumors.
But then again, who knows when Ayuk's back?
Yeah, this week could be an important one for them because just if they win or lose, big decision on what they do. Cardinals, we've talked about trading Calais.
Yeah. Trade your vets.
Yeah. This won't happen at the deadline, but I was hearing Kyler to the Raiders rumors.
That could happen at the deadline.
Yeah, it could, but
that'd be elite.
What are your thoughts on that?
Kyler's expendable. I've been saying that the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. And if the Raiders got Kyler, I don't hate that for them.
But no, I do because you're paying $300 million for 2 QBs that suck.
Yeah, when you look at Geno, I would actually see him trade Kyler for Geno.
That's even if that happens, that's terrible.
For
a third.
Yeah. But I don't expect them to trade Kyler, but I would just seen that the other day.
Seahawks.
Let it ride. Yeah.
I don't think you're good enough to buy.
Yeah.
I think for me it's another Bears situation.
Yeah, I mean, I think if there's a big body wide receiver out there, you could potentially look at that. But I mean,
Maybe is there like a cheaper big like not an elite or even top near elite
yeah, I know what you're saying, but
like mid tier that they could just trade one for Reek?
yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to come up with
If there's someone like that,
because
that.
you basically have two slot guys, which does work in today's league. But if they went out there and got a third wide receiver, big body, doesn't matter who it is. I mean, that's a scary offense. But I kind of agree with just let it ride. That's it for NFC West.
Bucks trade for a receiver.
Yeah.
If possible, but there's not many.
Yeah. I think the only thing that would deter them away from that is then you'd have 4 wide receivers, probably taking that majority of your salary cap.
Yeah, but Mike Evans is a free agent after this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. They're such a weird team with the situation they're in now, but yeah. I mean, I still think they're a playoff team, so any defensive depth and offensive line depth you can get, I mean, definitely doesn't hurt. Saints, I'm on the trade Olave train.
Yeah, free. Let him get an opportunity somewhere else.
Taysom Hill's been in rumors
Sure.
to the Broncos. Just because Sean Payton. Sure. Yeah. Shaheed, Olave, Kamara's not getting traded. I mean, if Cam Jordan wants to leave.
I don't care if he wants to leave or not. See ya.
Yeah.
I think, I think you can think this every year. The league could look a lot different in a week.
Yeah.
Like a lot of I'm used to Cam Jordan being in a Saints uniform. Or like Jalen Phillips. Like people like that you don't.
Yeah. No, I think it could be a more exciting deadline just because, I mean.
I think it's lesser top of the line, but a lot of third tier players.
Yeah. If I'm looking at both divisions right now, I don't see a clear runaway with coming out of the AFC or the NFC right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take your easy picks, but I don't think it's that easy this year.
And I mean, one or two of these third tier guys can make you from a 8-win to an 11-win team.
Yeah. Panthers, I'm fine with them letting it ride too.
Yeah. I still think like the Cowboys got Mingo last year. One of these guys are not going to make the playoffs, but are not horrible. Take a shot on a young guy. Just throw him in. Not a Mingo, but someone like that's struggled or hasn't played.
Yeah.
But that can go for anybody. Falcons. Let it ride.
Yeah.
I think you sell. But I think if you win Sunday, you buy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, I mean, that division.
With how the Bucks have looked, the Falcons have a fighting chance at it now. I just don't think they can put together enough wins to do it, but there's a chance there. And they don't have too many guys that I'd really want to sell on. I mean, potentially Pitts, I guess. But I still think they like Pitts.
I like Pitts.
So, yeah, nothing really for them, I guess. NFC North.
Vikings. I think you got to just.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything the Vikings really can.
What are they, 3-5 or 3-4? 3-4.
Yeah, they have their bye.
If they lose, sell.
Who though? I mean,
whoever they can sell.
Yeah, I guess. You're not trading Jefferson. They're not trading Addison. I have heard Hawkinson a little bit.
I have heard Hawkinson.
I
asked about Aaron Jones because he was one of the guys. I'm like, maybe they could buy. I doubt it now.
If the Texans went and got Hawkinson,
that's scary.
Yeah.
Now he'll just throw to Hawkinson after the 1 second.
Yeah. A lot better than Schultz.
Yeah.
Lions. I think if you could find another pass rusher alongside Hutchinson, although I like what the other guys around him have done this year, so I don't think they're in a position where they need to do anything. But if the opportunity comes up, I think rush on a team like that definitely doesn't hurt.
Get depth. Last year they were hurt by injuries.
For most of these top tier teams, it really just comes down to depth. Other than maybe potentially the Bills trading for potentially one of these receivers. We said I don't see any of the top tier teams trading for any top tier talent necessarily, like the Lions, Eagles, Bills, Chiefs,
Right?
Ravens.
Ravens will put. I think they're in a worse spot than the Bills. They need just guys.
Yeah,
They don't need depth.
yeah,
I know they're not top tier, but they're expected to be.
yeah. So, yeah. Rams.
Rams.
Hey, I'm just throwing out like top of the tier contenders. Although I'd love if the Rams went out and got Snead.
Legarius.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should trade him. I never understood why they signed him, but
Who else do we have?
uh,
Who do we just say?
Lions. All that's left is the Bears and.
We already did the Bears.
Oh, we did.
Okay, we were like, they should get secondary. And I'm like, they should get a young guy that can play. We might have done the AFC North twice. Or we just said the Bears, because I remember doing the Bears. But we didn't do the Packers. Packers.
Yeah.
Because I remember
No,
specifically, I was like,
talking about the Bears, but I don't remember the Lions or the Vikings or the
I don't either.
Packers. Okay, that's weird. So, just say the Bears again.
Keep.
Yeah.
But if you can get a young guy
Yeah.
that can play for 2 years, get him.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember talking about that. So, okay.
That is
Packers. Nothing. I mean, if a team is willing to overpay for a guy like
Hey,
Dobbs,
if Garrett Wilson's on the market,
see,
I'm licking my chops.
yeah, I don't know. Their wide receivers are just so weird. But if a team is willing to overpay for a guy like Dobbs or Reed,
Jaden Reed in a second for Garrett Wilson.
I'm not taking that.
Yeah, because you're a Jaden Reed hater.
I'm not Jaden Reed hater. I just want.
Who else do we?
Garrett
Is that
Wilson
it?
for the Broncos. Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's it.
My computer's about to die.
All right.
We will see you guys next week for a trade deadline review. Big week coming up, so we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for listening or watching this episode of the podcast, and we will see you guys next week.